Hi, my dear Taurus. Welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is for the month of October, your monthly reading. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Fool, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Ten of Wands. Taurans, please do meditate. This is a beautiful time, full of potent energy. Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Nice. Then Six of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Five of Cups. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get straight to your reading. Alright, Taurans. In your recent past, either somebody in your life or you felt abandoned. Either your loved one or someone felt abandoned by you, or you felt abandoned by somebody. So this person, the protagonist, is out in the cold and is feeling as if somebody has left him alone, lonely, solitary, needy, right? So either you got into this energy or somebody, or you had to abandon somebody. Many times we don't feel the same way, and our loved ones feel abandoned by us. So can be vice versa, right? So either somebody or you felt abandoned, feeling of abandonment, post which you were quite generous in terms of anybody who needed your support. You were quite generous monetarily. You could help out whoever needed help, but emotionally, the Moon card popped up. So there were a lot of emotions happening in your life. So the Moon card as such has both positive and negative aspect of it, right? So positively speaking, you have a lot of emotions, right? And if you figure out your way through them, the way goes to calmer waters. However, negatively speaking, sometimes we get overwhelmed by our emotions, because of which we fail to act upon what needs our immediate action, right? So as a Taurus, it is very essential for you to act and take action wherever that is required. You're very laborious, right, as a Taurus sign. So but then sometimes when emotions pop up and impact your life, that's when you fail to act. You fail to understand what is right for you, what is wrong for you. So in your recent past, you were rather overwhelmed by your emotions, right? Even if you were being very generous to the society, but maybe this feeling of abandonment was of yours, so you were overwhelmed by your emotions. Then Knight of Cups, either somebody, a friend or a loved one, came into your life and offered you his cup, right? Or you could attain some kind of fulfillment within your own self. So either you got into this energy, or somebody from outside came and fulfilled you in terms of emotions, right? And say a new friendship or an old friend calling you up or hanging out and asking like what's up, and you just feel good about life suddenly, like okay, I have someone to share my emotions with. So this Knight of Cups is a feeling of fulfillment or satisfaction, a tiny gesture, a tiny connection, maybe a family member or a friend or a loved one, right? And then post which you got into this Page of Swords energy, who is not an emperor nor a king, right, but a page. So either you received some kind of message from outside, a text, a phone call, an email, or somebody came and brought you some kind of opportunity, or you yourself got into this energy of facing your situations and expressing what you had inside, right? So after a little bit of support, you finally understood and got the strength of expressing out what you needed to express, not in that much of amount, the depth in which it was there inside you, but but an amount which was enough to express what you had inside. Post which you got into this 10 of Wands energy, where you unburdened yourself of any unnecessary past burdens of relationships, of imprints, imprints and responsibilities that were no more essential for you to go further in your life, right? So you got rid of any unnecessary burdens or responsibilities that were no more beneficial for you or supporting you or were necessary for your life. This was your recent past. In your immediate reality, it's the dominant energies of 8 of Wands. So very leadership kind of energy, manifestation, lot of manifestation in your hand, right? So in your recent immediate reality, you can be your own boss. So if you are planning of opening a new business venture or starting maybe a YouTube channel for some of your one of your creative fields, you can be your own boss. Very leadership kind of energy. You are your own leader, and even if you want to lead others, even that is possible. So manifestation, whatever that you have been long wishing to do, right now you have the ability. The dominant energy is of manifestation, where you have the right head, the rationality, the reasoning and ability to manifest whatever that you have been long desiring to do in your life, right? Post which you have you're getting into this Queen of Pentacles. Either a female energy who is very abundant is entering your life, or you are getting in touch with this feminine aspect of yours, where by being creative, by being emotional, you would rather be even financially abundant, right? So either an abundant female is entering your life, or you yourself are getting very abundant by getting in touch with your emotions, getting in touch with your creative side. Maybe if you are an artist, you are a musician, for example, or any kind of art, so that can provide you with a lot of abundance. 8 of Wands also, maybe you are becoming your own boss now, like you are no more, you are deciding to quit your job and open up your own venture, which may be creative. That is possible for a section of society because it's a collective reading. Or else female, like very abundant female is entering your life and supporting you. Another possibility. Thirdly, you can bring new creative changes into whatever that you have already been doing, right? Fourthly, you are now getting even emotionally attached with what you have been doing in terms of your job. So now it's just now you're getting fulfilled. You are rather liking going for the same job. So now it's giving you abundance. Basically an abundant card where you are getting a lot of success and also manifestation of anything that you want to do with your own leadership. Alongside, you have 9 of Pentacles again. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. That means a lot of success that you are having in your recent right now. There's a lot of abundance, right? 9 of Pentacles is a person, a lady who is content, who is independent and content. She's not seeking any more jobs, any more companionship. She's not seeking any connections outside on the basis of need. She is quite content, fulfilled, satisfied, has everything that she desires, and is rather reaping the fruits of all her hard work, right? So 9 of Pentacles. Then you have Page of Wands. Again, manifestation ability. Either an opportunity is entering your life, or you are getting into this Page of Wands energy where a new idea is blooming up, is getting into the first stage of manifestation, right? Page of Wands energy. Then post which you are 7 of Wands again. Lot of Wands, lot of fire energy. Either Aries, Sagittarius or Leo is entering your life, or you yourself are manifesting whatever that you have been long desiring to do, right? But this 7 of Wands represents, like, maybe you were multitasking, you were into multiple ventures earlier, but now you are you're choosing just one venture and deciding to focus on just that one field, right? So out of 7, you just decided, okay, this is what I want to do now in my life, and this is what I'll focus all my time and energy on, right? So this is like choosing one field, very protective about it, very choosy and protective. Out of all the wands, he's choosing one field, one manifestation, right? So maybe in your present reality, you are rather deciding to focus all your time and energy on one aspect of your life. Post which you are getting into this, you are getting a chariot energy. So possibility of a travel, a journey. Either somebody is making this journey towards you and bringing some opportunity towards you, or most probably you are undertaking some kind of journey, taking this chariot card. Chariot card represents a journey which can be literal, metaphorical, physical, anything basically, right? From point A to point B. Either in your own life you are shifting from one way of being to another way of being, or you are literally taking a journey, shifting, migrating from your city, your country altogether, changing your job altogether. So after becoming quite abundant, and after deciding to be your own boss, after being quite independent and satisfied with what you have, and deciding to focus upon being able to manifest like one venture, take the first step, and choosing to rather focus upon that energy, you are again having this chariot. Either you are shifting altogether, or you are shifting your way of being, lifestyle, life, job, anything, right? A big time journey entering your life in your immediate reality. Then in your upcoming future, dominant energies of Two of Swords. So this lady is blindfolded and is afraid of unknown enemies. So there is a big time possibility that you, without even knowing who is harming you, you may get into this zone where you would be afraid of unknown enemies. So the only suggestion is to remove the blindfold and see that there are no real enemies, right? If you won't do that, if you won't really look at the reality face to face and see who is yours, who is not, and would rather keep on plotting up, imagining stuff in your own head, like maybe this person is wrong, maybe this person has wrong intentions, then you would always be defensive, and defensive of enemies that don't even exist, right? And you won't be able to get into your full potential. So what is essential is to remove this blindfold and see for yourself if there are actually any enemies or not. If there are, then face them, see what is required to be done. But if there are not, then there is no need for you to be afraid of, right? You can just remove your blindfold, remove your swords, and just do what you are required to do. Okay, then post which you are getting into this hangman position. Again, stagnant energy or not, you won't be able to act much, but you will be having an upside down perspective towards looking at your own reality, the same reality in another way. So which can be very beneficial for you as well, because being very practical and always action oriented, very hardworking, sometimes we fail to look upon our reality from another perspective. So even I think in your earlier readings also the same card popped up. It is essential for you to look at your reality from others' perspective as well as from an upside down perspective. Like, okay, I did this, maybe this seems right for me, but what if I do this? Will it still be right? Let's look at it from another perspective. So even if you may not be able to act in your future, but utilize that time in getting another perspective towards your reality. Post which you are getting into this. Even Aries got the same procession of cards in terms of hangman followed by the fool, right? So maybe you have Aries in your moon sign, I don't know, but yeah, this card of fool means you are, again represents undertaking a journey. Aries card actually, the central protagonist, it's a very naive energy, but basically represents new beginnings. So after being stagnated in your life, you may decide to have new beginnings in your life, begin life afresh, become a fool again, and look at life like, okay, what do you have to offer? What do you have to offer? Let me not use my mind for a bit, and let's just explore like a journey where you just leave with a rucksack and let life surprise you, something like that, right? And the fool is always divinely protected by a jackal-like creature, a dog-like creature who is loyal and always stops him if he takes any risk, unnecessary risk or dangerous risk. However, in his back there are always aces of all the elements, and there is sun shining bright upon his head. So even if the journey, you don't know where you are going, what you are doing in your future, but the divine is there with you. You have the divine support, and once you understand the reason behind your journey or undertake that journey, you will know that you have all the resources right in your own bag, right? Post which you are getting into this very Six of Cups energy, environment friendly, sense of community. You would be able to help, be there with your neighbors, with your with like pass a smile to strangers, gift a bouquet to an old lady. Basically, sense of community. You would be able to take the community alongside you. Post which you are getting into this Nine of Cups energy, sense of fulfillment in your own zone. We began with this fear of unknown enemies, but here emotionally you would be quite fulfilled in your future, right? Independent for a bit, because right beside it is Five of Cups. So I tried to avoid this card, but then I decided, okay, I had picked this one, so I'll pick this one while I was picking up your cards, right? So this represents an attitude. So you would be doing great till a certain length. Like on your own, you are quite fulfilled, not really seeking out anyone outside, any loved one, any support, emotional support from outside. However, a single thought can change your perspective altogether from positive to negative, and you may suddenly get into this zone where you miss your old past exes or whoever that you left or is no more there in your life, relationships that you lost, country that in which you are not staying anymore, cities that were in your past. You may focus upon what's no more there in your life instead of what's there in your life, right? And that may flip your state of mind altogether, because you would be doing quite great being independent on your own, and it's not bad to seek out emotions from outside. It's not bad, right? That's how society functions. When we communicate, when we interact with others, as such, everyone is complete in himself or herself. However, man is a social animal, and there's nothing wrong if people interact and communicate and connect with each other. But if you don't have anyone suitable for your energy, or even if you have and you're not in gratitude mode for that, instead you're focusing upon what you don't have or what was a chapter of your past, then that's your mistake, because you are disrespecting what God has blessed you with. You are disrespecting this beautiful life, beautiful abundance that God has blessed you with. You are financially abundant. You had in your present reality also, you are getting all these journeys, ability to manifest whatever that you desire, financial independence, lot of abundance is there in your life, right? The only problem that I'm seeing is one in your past. No, your emotions in your past. You might have got overwhelmed by your emotions, and in your future where you may become pessimistic and focus upon what you don't have. So instead of that, now that you know, beware, don't let your mind trail off to that chain of thought. Even if it comes, understand that it was a past chapter and you have another life, and there is so much good that's happening in your life and so much that's about to happen, right? Focus upon what you have, be thankful for that. Thank God, thank Cosmos, thank yourself, because it's all your own hard work, and be in a gratitude state of mind, and only that will bring more abundance in your life. Utilize this fool's energy to your best, right? It's very lucky to go on new journeys and have a new start in any chapter of our life, right? It's very lucky, because divine itself blesses a child. It's like a childlike energy, right? And I'll suggest continue this energy of Nine of Cups, right? Focus on that. Don't get pessimistic. Alright, I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Support my channel. It helps me a lot. I hope it helped you as well. For Goyo 369 Tarot.